to Illustrator. And what I can see is I have these three, and I can see that all three of these are linked. Now I'm not going to worry so much about that right now, because what I want to do is I want to trace them. When I look at my layers, I can always tell which layer I'm on because of where this little square is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock these other two. I'm not locking the main layer, I'm locking the objects underneath the layer. And I want to just click my first one, and it's this one right here. I'm going to do an image trace. Now, what I want to do actually is I'm going to just keep it with colors 6, and it's telling me that it's going to be big, so on and so forth. I have another video that goes over the image trace in detail in Illustrator CS6. Okay, so it is tracing this object. It may take a minute. Actually, what I should have done is I should have made this file smaller. I actually just reduced the size of it, but I should have started with a smaller JPEG. All right, so a little bit about Live Trace as this is tracing the object. What Live Trace does is it takes or image trace as it's being called now in CS6, it takes a bitmap image and it turns it into a vector image. So there we have it, path smoothing, so on and so forth. And what it's going to do is it's going to take this image and reduce it into, I just made it turn into 6 colors. Voila, there we have it. I'm going to zoom in, we're going to take a look, see what we have here. Excellent. Now, what I want to do now is I want to come on in, and I can see that this now is an image trace. I want to actually change the colors around. I want to change these 6 colors, and actually this is my Andy Warhol project, so I'm going to have all 3 of these with a whole completely different color family. So what I need to do in order for it to no longer just be an image trace, I need to hit expand. Now it's a group. Okay, we can see that it's a group. And we can see that all of these different colors are what we have. So I'm going to deselect this. I'm going to grab my white arrow and I'm going to click. I could come on up to select. I could say select same fill color, and I can change this color. Let's, have fun with this. Okay, changed up the color. I'm going to come click this one. Again, I'm going to come select same fill color. And I am going to make this. Now again, if I wanted to, I could get more specific and just say, I just want these grays in the sky. So I could select shift click, shift click, shift click. Looks like there's that little gray right there, and there's this little gray right here. All right, and I could come on in and make this white. Okay, maybe I didn't want these statues to turn white. Now, this is the thing too. I'm going to try to come in and just select this guy up, and I got him. Change this to white. Change this to white. All right, I could come on in and, change this one around too. So I'm going to come on in A, select this, come back in, select same fill color. This is like my shadow. I'm going to come on in and let's go for a dark purple. Clicking off, and that's what I have. All right, so lots of possibilities endless. Click onto this, select same, do fill and stroke. And this one's a little bit of a lighter one. Maybe I'll come on in, warm it up, make it a light blue. All right, so we can see what's starting to happen is this image is changing. Now, I want to do the same in this project. I'm going to do the same to my next image, but I'm going to change the colors around, make it a little bit more drastic too. What I need to do now, though, is unlock this image, and I can go through the steps of doing image trace again, colors 6. I'm going to say OK. And probably what I want to do is keep locking and unlocking these images, the ones that you've placed that you're not working on. I think it's a good idea to lock it, and the reason is because if not, it may start selecting colors in the one above, or you could just go in isolation mode. All right, I'm going to hit pause while it traces it. Okay, so I just put this one through Live Trace. Next step after you do that is to hit expand. Again, you can see then all the paths and the anchors that were created. And I have both of these ones are unlocked. This is, I can tell, the one with the pink. This is the one with the blue. Come on in, select A. Again, I can come on in, select same fill color. I can change the color around. Let's go for something very different. Okay. I could come in, select same fill color. Come on in. Okay. Okay, clicking off. Oh, I like that. I could select this one, select same fill color, and this one, let's make it maybe more in this family. Again, we can really come on in here and do all kinds of fun stuff with this. I'm going to make this one. I'm going to do inventive color here. Oops, and I didn't really do much there. I want to click this again. Forgot to do my next step. I'm going to come in, select same fill. I did fill and stroke that time. Sometimes there is a little stroke on things, and just go on in and you can turn it off or do whatever you'd like to with it. All right, so moving right along, we can come on in. We can do the last one. Now again, I need to unlock this one. I need to click it. I'm going to hit image trace. Again, I'm just doing it right through here. If you wanted to in CS6, you could come on in and open up the image trace window and do it through here too. In a video, in another video, I have a whole very pretty in-depth explanation of this whole panel, but we're just going to do it quick. I'm going to come on in, image trace 6, and okay, I'm going to pause it while it does this. All right, so that one ran through, and again, we can come on in and we can really push our color choice up. I meant to say select same fill and stroke, and none of those are there, so we'll come on in, select same fill and stroke. We can come on in, change this color, and do all kinds of really cool stuff with Live Trace. So there we have it. Thanks for watching, and love to see the different things that you come up with working with this project. Thanks so much.